So this euro dollar analysis for Wednesday the 1st of August. Now let's just have a look at prices and see where price likely goes. So previously we just scaled out a bit here, and as we can see, prices have come beyond the slightly above the 1728, coming towards these 1740s, as we have seen on 4 such occasions more recently, and we have seen sell side momentum come into the market from in around that 1740, slightly above this 1728, and that's pretty much what we did see happen to the market more recently. As we have come above the 1728, we aren't able to hold the 1728, and what we have seen a subsequent breakdown beyond 1710, and we do see points for further downside momentum. So if we do see this fall through here to the downside, we're looking to see our price react towards the 1660s. Previously an area we found support to see if we do see a bullish move back up towards that 1710, successful hold and break, from which we're looking for move towards that 1728/1740 here. And if there is volatility to bring us beyond, say, the 1728 and that 1740 zone, within that 12-pip zone, we're then looking for price head up towards that 1771. 1771. We'll anticipate prices moving beyond 1771 here to the upside. I would expect that to be the far end of the range, unless we do have a rather volatile day, in which case 1830 may come into focus here on the euro dollar. What we'll do now, and if we are to see a turnaround again with 1771, if we do break down towards the 1660s and we're not able to find support, we're looking to see our price react to our previous low in around that 1620. Ultimately, though, to the downside, we are looking at prices heading down towards that key level of the 1612. Failure to hold support at 1612, we're then looking for price head down towards that 1578, and if there is sufficient volatility to the downside, possibly that 1554 may just be the far end of the range here to the downside on the euro dollar. What we'll do now is have a look here at the daily chart, see how prices are developing. Get on here correct, and as we can see here, we have gone into we're encountering quite a bit of resistance. So we've had this trend here to the downside, found support pretty close towards that 115. More recently, we've posted a series of higher lows. We've used the 400 period moving average for support, and what we have seen is while we have posted a series of higher lows, we're going to a bit of a price contraction here, bit of a price contraction squeeze, with prices having difficulties navigating the 1728. So if we do see a breakout of 1728, potentially we can see prices head up towards that 1830 or that 1862 in a couple of days. But if we continue to hold that resistance, which we have, in alignment with this overall trend here to the downside, possibly a breakdown beyond the 1550, where is that, 1578, our most recent swing low of note, in around that 1578, possibly may see towards, if we do break that 400, possibly might see price head down towards that 115 if we do see an increase in volatility to the downside, especially if we can continue to hold this resistance here around 1728. Now, we've tested on a few occasions, we've not been able to see a meaningful breakdown in prices, so we'll see where we break out here. If we do see the volatility taking us through the 1728, or if we do see a potential breakdown as our inability to break through the yes, we see a potential breakdown. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.